It is the first of the month. Wake up, cash your checks, and get ready to gamble. Moneyline grind, February 1st. I got 5 picks for you, including the return of the ladder. But today's the first of the month, so we have some recaps to do. Let's review the month and let's go over last night's 2-2 effort. The long, brutal month of January is over. We've had some great moments, but we had to get out of there. One of our worst months overall, but we remain profitable. Now, that's 15 months straight that we've been profitable. We've only been doing this for 15 months, so we are 15-0 with the picks we share. That if you start on the first, follow every pick to the end of the month, you have made profit. Don't want to brag about it because I might jinx it, but considering we had a bumpy couple of weeks, I just want to remind everybody that on the long-term level, we do good. We've never lost a month. Only up about a unit on this month. 43 and 42, much far away from our 60% hit rate. But we've had some nice highlights. We've hit several lottery bets this month, which is kind of a new thing. We really don't care about those much, and I rarely put them out. But January, I was just throwing a bunch out there. One that was pretty beastie. Let's go over a couple. We had Nick Richards for a double-double, which was plus 1,000 in his son's early in his son's tenure. Hit that. Then we hit another insane alt line. We took the Nuggets minus 29.5 versus the Sixers. That was plus 830. Nailed that. And then we had several bets between the 400 to 700 range, just 2 or 3 leggers. But then we hit a mother load. The original bet was 60 plus 60.54. I think Maxi gets voided out, turns into a 4-leg at plus 35.11. So 35x, whatever you put on it. As you see, we made some good money there. Quick shout out to this follower on Reddit who took my ticket and made some slight adjustments. And look at that. Plus 47.91 he hit there. Very nice. We also, in January, took the ladder challenge up to day 5. And we took a tough loss there. We lost tons of parlays by 1 leg. I'm considering making a video of just all the parlays we lost in January by 1 leg. And if I do, I'll link it here so you can watch that next. But the one thing that was really concerning was no sweeps in the month of January that I can recall. Maybe I got to go over the numbers again, but I didn't recall any sweeps. Remember last year we had a sweep on average every 9 to 10 days at one point. So this is completely unacceptable, but I promise you, I spent hours trying to figure this out, and we will do better. Last night, 2-2, another rough one. We had Tatum score at least 25. He cashed, but barely. We took Richards to get at least 10 rebounds. This was a plus bet, plus 105. He did that. That was easy money. Sohan got into foul trouble, and he blew it for us. And then KD, he had 19 going into the fourth, finished with 19. We needed 25. We've taken some bad lumps. But I've been doing this for a while. We stay true to the method, and then we'll be on the other side of that coin. We'll get those moments where we hit 7 out of 8, 7 out of 10. But maybe we start this month right with a sweep. Here are my 5 picks. Starting off with the Ant-Man, over 35.5 points plus assists, minus 111. Somewhat risky because you're worried about the blowout potential here, but no Randall in the lineup should make things closer. He averaged 37 PA in his last 10, going over in 5 of those, landing on 35 once. However, he's 7-3 versus Vegas on his PA line, points plus assists. Wizards, abysmal on defense. They do not guard the perimeter well at all, so that's why I'm including the assist here. They allow the 3rd most assists to opposing teams. They also allow they allow the most 3-pointers made and 2nd most field goals made. So it's not like we're getting free throws here, which I'm sure they still do. These are actual buckets in the field, which will get you assists. Wizards give up 4th most assists and 3rd most points to opposing point guards. So this is a great recipe. Recently, Davion Mitchell gave him 9 assists and shot 4 for 4 from the field. Harden gave him 13 assists. So there's plenty of opportunity for assists out there, which the Wolves will need to do to try to get everyone involved, losing a big scorer in Randall. Taking Denver. This is now minus, I think, 12.5 now. I'm sorry. It changed on me. Minus 12.5. Which is minus 113. Pretty much we'll keep this one simple, although Denver's on a back-to-back. They're still hungry. They're not really satisfied with how their club has been playing the last couple of weeks. Very similar to how we're feeling here at Moneyline Grind. Hornets too banged up. No Mark Williams, no LaMelo. They don't really stand a chance. They have good individual players, but they have no team defense, no team defensive cohesiveness to be on the court with the Nuggets. This is a big spread, pause. But remember, we took the Nuggets last month minus 29.5 alt line. Hornets only put up 83 points versus the Nets earlier this week. They're going to get blown out the gym. I'm taking Denver minus 11.5 there. Let me adjust. Then Third pick, Amen Thompson over 20.5 points plus assists at home versus the Nets. This is a 1.5 unit bet. Another blowout risk, but I'm still rocking with it. He's 7-2 over his last 9 against Vegas's point plus assist line. He's over 20 points plus assists in 6 of his last 9 in one game, landing on 20 PA. Nets allow 4th most points and the most assists to opposing small forwards. Amen Thompson plays great basketball. He's not selfish, although maybe he needs to be a little bit more selfish. He's able to deliver drop-off passes, drive and kick, and swing the ball around the perimeter. He's a good scorer, and the Nets are sorry as hell. They have no interest in playing defense. Fourth pick, Paolo Banchero. Over 11.5 rebounds plus assists. This is minus 132. So we're kind of trying to start the month up with some bankroll, management here. Just try to load up the bankroll. 5 straight games with 30 or more minutes. 7 straight with 29 more minutes a game, 29 or more minutes a game. Banchero, 12 or more rebounds plus assists in 6 of his last 10, with 2 games landing on 11 rebounds plus assists. Last 10, Paolo leads the Magic with 10 potential assists per game, averaging 4.7 converged. So he gets 4.5 assists over his last 10 off of 10 potential assists. So a 47% hit rate on his potential assists. And we're just going to ask for 4. We're going to give 7% away. We're going to underestimate and say we get 4 assists, which he's done in 3 of his last 4 and 6 of his last 10. That leaves us with only 8 boards left, which he's done in 3 of his last 5. Let's say he gets that 5th assist and we only need 7 boards. Then we're in really great shape as he sits 7 of his last 10, getting 7 boards and 7 of his last 10 when playing at least 30 or more minutes. I got a good ladder bet. This is rare that I put 3 legs on it, but here you go, 3 legs. LeBron, 6 assists or more. They're playing the Knicks. He's reached 6 assists in 16 of his last 18 games. Then I need LeBron to hit 1 3, which he will absolutely do in Madison Square Garden. And he's hit 1 3 in 20 of his last 22 games. The hard part, which you may be thinking it's the hard part, is SGA, 6 or more assists. He averages 7.6 assists in his last 7 versus Sacramento. Last time he played them had 11 assists. Sacramento allows the 10th most assists to opposing point guards, and they allow the 3rd highest 3-point percentage to opposing teams. So they, other guys shoot well against them. I'm thinking drive and dish tonight as SGA gets through the first line of defense, and then you're going to have to make decisions to step up because he's a mid-range maniac. Those are my 5 plays. And I got a couple parlays for you. Last night we hit a nice parlay plus 969. This was shared in the VIP group chat. That's really just family and friends and VIP. But I'm tinkering with the idea of creating a WhatsApp chat where no one can speak but me. And I just share all the plays there. And then you guys can just like and give emojis. I'm thinking about it, but it's just a lot of work. I just need one central place so I could just put all the picks and have nothing to worry about. But I think the group chat would probably cost something. I don't know. Let's go over them. I got 4 parlays today. A 2-leg plus 168. Denver, moneyline first half, moneyline full game, paired with Mikal Bridges over 20.5 points plus assists. Another 3-leg here, plus 566. Paolo over 23.5 points. Knicks moneyline, and the over in the Knicks LA game of over 226.5. We're going to finish that, top that with Tyler Hero, 20 or more points. Then we're getting a little bit more greedy here. Plus 918, a 6-leg SGA, 6 assists. OKC money line, Trae Young, 10 assists. Indiana money line, Jonas Valanciunas under 19.5 points plus rebounds. And Mikal Bridges to score at least 15 or more. And then the mother load here. We got to get one of these super lottos. 2-leg plus 3,300. Wizards under 92.5 points. That's going to hit. But we need Ant to score early and often. His line for the first quarter is like 10 points. We need him to score 40. Pair that, your $5 wins you a couple $100. And that's all we got, man. Let's start the month off right. I don't really care about the parlays. As you can see, I put minimal unit on that. We have 5 picks with at least 1 unit on them. Let's start this month the right way. Let's get that money.